Hello everyone and welcome to my hunting horn build for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak post bonus title update. This build in particular is going to be focusing on dealing as much damage as we can with the Sonic Bloom Silkbind. So to go ahead and go into the skills. We have 7 points of attack boost, as that is a must-have for most builds. 5 points of critical eye, so we can hit 0 affinity with our weapon, as it has negative 25 affinity. We'll go more into that later. 3 points of critical boost, 3 points of weakness exploit. We have 3 points of windproof, that's just on our waist. 3 points of stun resistance, so we don't have to worry about getting stunned. 3 wirebug whisperer, because we want as much wirebug generation as we can. So this helps out a lot with that. We have 3 burst, which is on our armor naturally, but this helps out a lot, and we can get it on very quickly with Hunting Horn. Most importantly, though, we want Wind Mantle at level 3. This is a skill specific to Kaiser Kushala Diora, so you do have to be at least Master Rank 120 in order to do this. And essentially what this does is that it will increase your wirebug recovery rate when you deal damage with Soakbind attacks. So, and since Hunting Horn has a specific Soakbind attack that deals damage very quickly and a lot, we can get this up extremely quickly. And then we have Protective Polish. This helps out with our sharpness. Horn Maestro, of course, this is a must-have for any Hunting Horn build. Evade Extender, so our dodges are more valuable, much better. Spirit Bird's Call, so we can passively get Spirit Birds. And then Powder Mantle, which happens to be in our chest, but thanks to Hunting Horn and how fast we can get hits in with it, this also builds up very quickly, so it gets used a lot. So now, to go into our equipment, we are using the Amatsu Hunting Horn, the Autumn Loop. This has 350 raw attack, it has 47 water, but we're not focusing on the water, so not worried about that. It has just a smidge of purple, so our Protective Polish is helping us keep that as long as we can. It has no regular decoration slots, but does have a level 3 Rampage decoration slot, and has the song for blue. It has elemental attack boost, red, health regeneration, green, light negated, so very solid songs here. So to go into decorations and whatnot. For the Rampage decoration with this, you can use the Diora Soul Jewel. This works the same exact way Burst does. It's just affinity instead of attack and raw attack and elemental attack. So lasts for the same amount of time and requires the same amount of attacks to activate. This just gives you a bonus 15% affinity as long as you're landing those attacks. But other than that, I would just use the anti-whatever it is you're hunting. In this case, we're going to put in anti-wyvern. But yes, so those are your options for Rampage slots on the weapon. For our helmet, we are using the Risen Kushala helmet, as this has 1 point of Wind Mantle, along with the arms and the legs. Those are must-haves. This also has 3 points of Wirebug Whisper on it naturally, so we don't have to worry about that at all. With a level 3, level 2, and level 1 slot, and level 3 we have jumping for our point of evade center. We have a critical eye deco for 1 point of that, and we have our Horn Maestro in the level 1 slot for this. Risen Kaiser for the male. This is so that we have 3 points of critical eye. It also has 1 point of weakness exploit and that 1 point of powder mantle, which helps out a lot. And 2 level 2 slots where we have 2 attack jewels for 2 levels of attack boost. The arms are Risen Kushala for the 2nd point of Wind Mantle and 2 points of Burst. With a 4 and a level 2, the level 4 has a hard steadfast, so we have all of our stun resistance, and a critical jewel in the level 2, so we have a point of crit boost there. Then we have our Rathalos Coil, ever so trusty. This is augmented simply for stability, so we're not getting any bonus skills from that. We have this for another 2 points of attack boost. It also has 3 points of windproof, which we're not getting a whole lot out of, but it helps, I guess. And then it has 1 point of critical boost, so we have another critical jewel in the level 2 slot this has, giving us our last 2 levels of critical boost. Then Risen Kaiser Crust, the legs, for the 3rd and final point of Wind Mantle, a 3rd and final point of Burst, and 2 level 4s. In 1 level 4, we have the Sharp Jewel Plus for 2 levels of Protective Polish. The level 4 has a normal Expert Jewel. I'm not anomaly rank 220, so I don't have access to the Expert Plus Jewel, so this is what we have. For another level of Critical Eye, and then a Talisman. This is my level 3 attack, 1 recoil down, 3, 2, 1 Talisman. If you've watched my other build videos, you'll notice this a lot. In the level 3 and level 2, we have Tenderizer Jewels for 2 points of Weakness Exploit, and then Spirit Protocol in level 1, so we have that. Moving on to switch skills, 1 through 3 is entirely up to preference. I have been messing around with Echo, I find it to be pretty fun, but if you want to use Performance, it's no problem. Same thing with Overhead, I just prefer it over Melodic Slap. And then, again, Crush Combo, whichever one you prefer. Sonic Bloom is a must-have, and this is the focus of the build. This is our big damage. And then Silkbind Shockwave, this is a buff, and this is what is going to activate Wind Mantle and Flame Mantle, Powder Mantle, not Flame Mantle, extremely quickly. This essentially gives us a buff where we wrap Silk around the Hunting Horn, and whenever we attack, it leaves a little orb, and afterwards it will deal damage like a second after. And those orbs also deal elemental damage, so we are gaining a lot from having the elemental attack up and not just from physically hitting with the weapon itself. So typically the strategy is activate our buff, get that so we can activate Wind Mantle, activate that, and then once we have that activated, we then just use our Sonic Bloom. And Sonic Bloom, okay, hold on. Let me go back. I am jumping. Something I should not be doing. So, how Sonic Bloom works is that essentially we create a little cocoon, and after we perform 4 songs, my bad. my apologies, but 4 songs, it will explode, dealing massive damage within a pretty wide radius. If the monster's head is within the attack radius, it will prioritize the head. If it does not, it will just hit the monster. Now, with Echo, so Echo is interesting. So let me actually head over to the training area to show this, because the other reason I chose Echo for this is because I thought I could get Echo to cause it to explode in a single hit. Training options, let's just get this up to infinite. I am already getting my buttons mixed up. So we have our cocoon. See, every time we play a song, it's going to get a little bit bigger. And then 3, it explodes, so it is 3, okay. Don't know why I thought it was 4. But yes, so we got 1,000 damage just from that. So it will also explode if we move too far away from it. You'll see the line that connects us to it, that little thread, and you'll see it turn right here. Then if we move far enough, it will automatically explode, so we don't have to worry about detonating it if we move. So my original thought process, and this does kind of work, is that it is for every 3 songs, and since how Echo works, is that it doesn't play the song until you push CR to play it. So my thought process was you get all of these up, and that's 4 songs, so that should cause it to pop immediately, right? That is not the case, but it does get it up to max size. So when we play our next song, it causes it to explode. So we can get up to 2 songs to get it up to max, and then simply use, get up to full, and then simply use one more song after that to cause it to explode. So it does kind of work, like I said, but it's not the way I was originally hoping it would work. But it is still very effective. Whereas with the performance, we would have to push, we'd have to do each song, which would require us to do 2 attacks of this, So it takes a little longer with performance, but it's still perfectly fine. I'm gonna hunt some silver Rathalos. Obviously, we're not going to get Spirit Bird's Call here, since this is an arena. So we want to start immediately out with this. Get our buff going. If he'll sit still for me. Get back here, sir. What are you doing? Then we'll put down our little... Then we'll just activate our trifecta. This will immediately pop it. So we have that. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, let's get our sharpen going. And then... Nice, stun. He is out of the air. Oh, and already have that head broken. Try to get our song going. Oh, I still have my Still kind of wish I had Defiance on the build, though. There we go. We'll just go ahead and put this down. Oh, another knockdown? Oh, I can only imagine where this is going. I do need to sharpen that. There we go. Sharpen. Take a little potion break. I don't know. Oh, it is long enough. We'll just go ahead and put this down since we have our triad going. Oh, he was not happy about that. Out of that. Oh, is that Thunderblight? There we go, there it is. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, and he's asleep? Oh my god. And oh, you have a little bit of hyper on that as well, so we can use that for. You good? Oh, he's exhausted. I forgot there's a lot of exhaust damage on this too. Oh, he's dead. That was also 10. That was 8.5 minutes. Silver Ethos is also weak to water, so that helped us out a lot. But yes, this is a fun build. I like it. I would just quickly get up the sonic balloons, basically just having a giant remote sound bomb. Alright then, so that is this hunting horn build. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed, hopefully this helps you out with your own build crafting. And we got one more after this, one last one. Hopefully I'll see you all there. Y'all have a great night and happy hunting out there.